Hey there, collective. Hope you guys are doing really, really well. Happy Valentine's Day to you guys. Hopefully, you guys had a good day today. Okay, let's get started. I'm going to do a quick reading for y'all. I'll say quick, I guess as long as it takes, as usual. This will be a general reading. Okay, please only take what resonates and leave the rest, as always. And I still want to say, oh, thank you guys so much for all of your likes and subscribes, all of your continued support, going beyond the normal. These cards are so amazing, like the artwork on these cards here. It says, follow your own rhythm. I'm sorry, I got caught on the next card. Defend to the end the worthwhile. Wow, look at this artwork. Do you guys know this deck? Which deck is this? This has got to be this is my Sacred Rebels deck, I think. I believe so. I'll look and see, but I believe that's what it is. Gorgeous. And then inspiration. I think this is going to be still in alignment with some of these shifts that have been happening here that are so very clearly being felt, at least by me. Needing to really kind of follow. We keep talking about following kind of the beat of your own drum. I mean, something is really happening here. I almost feel like there's some kind of opportunity that's being given. I could almost feel like, you know, some may be being told here to wake up. I don't know why I'm getting that. You know, to wake up, to kind of smell the roses that are kind of right in front of them or something. Somebody's having one of those light bulb moments here with go beyond the normal. Okay, they're really having one of those light bulb, hello, moments. Release the dark wound, let love live. Maybe this is that wake up portion that I was hearing then. Okay, it's time to really let that go, to really let love kind of guide the way here. Let that really be the energy that drives you and the energy that you're staying in as well, because it's such a, obviously it's a very high vibration. So somebody here is definitely digging deep. That's what I feel. I feel like somebody here is really digging deep here. Again, is just accentuating the individuality here, right? It says, defend to the end the worthwhile. So I think this has to do about you. I think it has to do about your journey. You could be that way anyway, right? You could be someone that is always, that does defend your path, defend, you know, the way that you feel like you should be going here, your journey, but also defending, I feel like even others and things that you feel like you believe to be true for you. I don't mean non-compromising. I simply mean like if you feel like something is, like for me, it's justice, right? If something is unjust, yeah, I'm probably going to have something to say about it. And I'm not afraid of that. I'm not afraid of that confrontation. And that's kind of what I'm getting with this. But I believe almost something that you're doing can be bringing about some kind of confrontation. But ultimately, you're being guided to do this here. And, you know, you could be helping other people here to release these dark wounds that they're carrying and really let love live in their life. Okay, so you could actually be inspiring other people. But my feeling is that it's not coming without its detractors, which obviously we should always expect that, right? And by the way, I'm talking legitimate detractors. I'm not talking about people that just have something to say, okay? I'm talking about real detractors because maybe it goes against their belief systems or something like that. Sometimes people they just say stuff to be rude. I mean, that's quite evident. There's nothing that, you know, it's not about some belief system or anything like that. It comes across, you know, very clearly in the things that they're saying. It's just I want to be rude, I want to say something hateful, I wish to project. Those kind of people, definitely not talking about them. I'm talking about people who have done things a certain way for a long time. Maybe they have very strong belief systems themselves, and that is their prerogative, okay? You know, so they may try you, or they may try to detract from you or dissuade you in some way. That's what I really feel, some kind of dissuasion here, like trying to make you feel less about yourself, or like you're not on the right track, or you don't know what you're talking about. Something like that. They definitely want you to lose belief, you know. lose your confidence in some way. I don't know why I'm getting that, but I'm getting that very strong suddenly. Maybe somebody has been doing stuff to you to make you feel either you're on the wrong path or that to try and really test your confidence. And the thing about it is I feel like this is what, the way you carry yourself is why people are actually inspired. So it's not only whatever you're saying, what you're doing in your life, how you're living your life. It has something to do with how you carry yourself. And honestly, that's how it should be, right? Be the change you wish to see in this world. I think that's what you're doing here. All right, let's get some more and see where this is going here. All right, Spirit, what else do we have for the collective? Oh, wow, from death. Okay, it says, I am Kali. From death comes rebirth. Somebody is definitely being reborn here. This is the person that's having this beautiful light bulb moment that we saw up here, that's going beyond the normal here, that's getting their answers from something that is not around you, okay? This is something that is, well, obviously, it's clearly quite, a spiritual connection here. You're getting downloads. You're getting your knowledge and your wisdom from something. You're not reading it in a book, okay? You're not quoting stuff, which obviously we do, but I mean, that's not it. From death comes rebirth. Somebody is giving up on kind of the old version of themselves here and seriously moving into the new. It says the signs are with you already. I wonder, because I was hearing wake up and wanting you to kind of know, and plus with this push energy that I've been feeling for the last couple of days, I'm wondering if you're recognizing the signs or if you're ready for that. Because what I just got whenever I was getting into your reading a little bit more is somebody being, or maybe having their confidence tested. Okay, maybe it's because things aren't taking off fast, or because maybe you don't see, maybe you're not recognizing the signs, something like that. But it's literally saying the signs are with you already. So you are getting the signs. It's just a matter of acknowledging those. From death comes rebirth. Something's happening. You're birthing a new you into form. You're birthing, it looks like some kind of new endeavor into form. This is very, very spiritual. Look, you got it again. An important end, a new beginning. This is witch at the end of the world. So you have two cards. From death comes rebirth, an important end, a new beginning. Something's changing. Something's changing. Lately in the readings, we've been seeing people moving. We've been seeing, a lot of traveling, definitely some moving, people getting opportunities, that sort of thing. But this is all about you, is what I'm getting. Time for, wow. Time for change, to learn something new, to use technology and gadgets with wisdom. Okay. So there may be some kind of learning curve that is needed. It may be you taking on a new role, changing up. So you're definitely ending something. Whoever this reading is for, there is some kind of ending that is actually happening here. Now, it doesn't require someone to have a move, okay? I have a feeling whatever it is, it will be a much larger change. But I feel some hesitance, and I don't know why. Okay, if someone is making you feel silly or bad or something about something that you're doing, you have to know that this destiny, or something that it seems like you're destined, this path that you're on that is obviously destined for something, is going to inspire others. That is what you're doing. That is what you're being led to do. All right, you didn't just come up with this. Look at the golden light bulb up here. This is what's driving this. Beacon for change. You may absolutely be a beacon for change for other people. Yeah, cleanup time. Interesting, because this card is actually falling on release the dark wound and let love live. So you may be doing that within yourself, obviously, so that you're able to inspire other people, but other people could very well be doing it too. And this could come in a bunch of ways, by the way. You could be writing, you could be talking, you could be a nurse for that matter. It doesn't matter what you do. or what your vocation is. It just looks like you're using whatever this transition is to really inspire other people, or other people will be inspired by it. And you got to defend it. That's the part that really stands out to me. Defend to the end the worthwhile. Don't back down from this. Don't let people break your spirit or get you off course, because maybe they fear what they don't know, or maybe their beliefs are just different. None of it matters. It's not their journey. Let me get one more, I think. It says love is strange. Strange Valentine. There's that I think we had that Valentine's card the other day too. You know, it says up here to let love in, to deal with the wound here, release the dark wound, let love live. This change could also involve, you know, going into some kind of, or being open to some kind of great love in your life as well. I definitely know that it's about some kind of vocation, some kind of business, something that you should be doing here, but it could also be about love. Could be about both. All right, what else, Spirit? Oh, maybe I'll pull these cards, because maybe this will tell us a little bit more about what this is about. The archetype cards. All right. What else do we have for this? A knight. Yeah, there's that love, strange love. We have a knight here. There could be a knight involved here. Okay, this could be someone who has loyalty, romance, and chivalry. This could be a love of honor. So it could definitely involve that person. Look, I got to be honest with you. This Midas here, this is the Midas or the Miser. I'm definitely looking at the Midas, because I feel like somebody is being pushed. And look at all the gold in these cards. They're undeniable. Not only are you going to achieve something, as long as you don't let people, you got to fight vehemently for what it is, for who you are and what you want, okay? And not, again, don't be pushed aside by other people or dissuaded by people that or, you know, they just don't understand you, or who even knows? Sometimes they don't understand you. Sometimes they're just flat out jealous, okay? They don't want to see you succeed, all right? Don't worry about that stuff. You keep pushing. You have to know, and I think if you will follow this higher guidance, all this gold here is going to also lead, okay, to a lot of abundance with it. We have the Midas here. So entrepreneurial or creative ability to turn anything into gold. Wow, it literally says that. Anything to gold. Delight in sharing life's riches. Absolutely. So this could be you. You could be this knight down here, okay? You could be this very loyal person, this romantic person. Maybe you're, is that what you're doing? Are you running around spreading love? I mean, you're obviously, if you're helping people with their wounds, you're letting love live. Maybe you're teaching people about why that is so important as well. Scribe. Preserving knowledge and information. Wow. Okay. So you could definitely have something to do with that as well. Judge. Balancing justice and compassion, managing the fair distribution of power. Look at that. You know what's so interesting about that is the card up here literally says, defend to the end the worthwhile. You know, the thing about it is whoever I'm dealing with, you may be a very just person anyway. I think I kind of started with this, right? I mean, there's things that you fight for. I cannot even deal with injustice, okay? I will get very loud and sometimes aggressive with things like that. You know, I'm learning to tame it better, but still, I mean, I hate to see things like that. But unfortunately, we live in a world where there's a lot of it. And This looks like maybe someone who, I mean, maybe this could be a judge that actually is involved in something like this, but I don't think so. I mean, I love what it's saying, balance in justice and compassion, managing the fair distribution of power as well. You know, it's definitely a mindset. I think anytime you're dealing with someone else or dealing with other people, especially if you're teaching them to heal and really step into their authentic self, you know, balance is a huge part of that. Knowing who you are is a huge part of that. Being willing to be who you are and not let others take, you know, control of that, because that's really how we get into a lot of these patterns, right? Because someone else does have control generally. So maybe you're teaching people that as well. Maybe that's part of it. Warrior, I love it. Strength, skill, discipline, and toughness of will. This is you all day. Heroism, stoicism, and self-sacrifice in conquering the ego. So maybe some kind of spiritual teacher as well. A warrior, of course, you know, whenever we see this up here with justice too, fair distribution of power, I mean, obviously, of course, you would have to be pretty fierce, right? Like a warrior. You're not going to be thrown off. I almost feel like I need to say this because people have been thrown off, or people have been trying to throw other people off. That's what I feel. People have maybe been trying to sabotage your light in some way because they don't like to see your growth. They don't like to see what you're doing. They don't like to, whatever their little irritations are. None of that matters, okay? What matters is that, okay, we have a mother here. You're very nurturing, patient, unconditional love, joyful, okay? Again, this can burden other people, especially if you're coming across that way, or if you're coming across as someone who's actually trying to help people, right, out of the you know, out of the messes, honestly, that they could find themselves in, right? Especially if you're trying to help people become elevated, specifically in consciousness, all right? And by dealing with their wounds and becoming more empowered. Sometimes the people around them won't like that. Sometimes people just, depending on how you're doing it, I mean, I can tell you on a platform or anything like that, people will come for you. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how much you've achieved. It doesn't matter how much you've done for the world, anything like that. Well, who did I have? Let me bring this up now that it's fresh on my mind. Yeah, we have a queen, radiates the regal feminine, uses her benevolent authority to protect others. Again, protection. All right. Protecting others, finding that balance, really balancing the scales here in the distribution of power here. Okay. Somebody who has a lot of strength, a toughness of will here. All right. This is definitely somebody who's very tough. I was going to say that I guess I quoted somebody the other day. I really don't remember doing it, but somebody was saying something about, you know, first of all, let me just put this out here. Sadhguru, I like him. I don't care who else doesn't like him. The thing about me is I'm not a devotee to anyone, okay? I don't follow anyone that closely. I don't pay money to go, you know, go visit their places, anything like that. But yeah, if I see something that I find beneficial to me in some way, whether it's a video, a book, whatever, because I am a firm believer that our teachers can come from so many different places, and my path has really just continually confirmed that for me. All right, definitely a lot of places I would have never expected, but thank God, you know, I was taken down that way for whatever reason. Okay. So, but you know, I guess he's gotten some flack too from certain people. So people did a website, whatever. I don't have time. This is not some big, you know, justice thing for him, or getting justice for him. That's on him. Okay. This is just simply to say, you know, so people will go, well, I saw this website and it says this, or, you know, he's been proven. First of all, watch that word, proven. Somebody's been proven something. Why? Because because you have people come forward that complain, so now they're proven. I mean, come on, you got to drop that shit, okay? So I'm looking at a man who's done a lot, has millions and millions of followers. Not that that's what pulled me in, but I'm just saying has. And, you know, he's out here trying to do things that looks like even for the earth and to preserve the earth and the soul. I mean, I don't have anything negative to say in that area, and I don't care who likes that, as per usual. Okay, I do follow the beat of my own drum. I don't listen to websites. If you have not paid any attention to being online, or even on all these little shows that they make now on YouTube and stuff like that. People get tore down all the freaking time. It's like there's just all these vultures out here, which is kind of what I'm reading on, right? These are these vultures out here that just want to tear you down for trying to do something good. Okay, now some people, they are that way, cult leaders, stuff like that. I can understand that, but I mean, you can't just say because a few people say that when you have millions and millions that are saying something to the contrary that that's the case. Believe what you want, but I mean, I'm also a free thinker. I'm going to believe what I want, and I would encourage whoever this reading is for to really believe what they want. Okay, you need to be following the beat of your own path, and you have to know that what you're being given here is actually being given to you by the divine. That's what all the gold is around it. All right, it's leading you to a path that's going to be very abundant for you. You're going to hurt some feelings. It is inevitable. Okay, you're going to have some haters. Unfortunately, that's inevitable as well. It should not stop you. That's why you've been prepared. All right. That's why you are benevolent and regal. That's why you are a warrior over here, very strong and disciplined. Okay. Very tough of will. I feel like these cards that I'm pulling out are for you. Rescuer, boom. Provide strength and support to others in crisis. Acts out of love with no expectation of reward. So I'm so glad that I pulled these cards here because I do believe that this has to do with whoever is doing this, whoever this reading is for. And you could obviously have different aspects of this really highlighted. Wow, you got God. Benevolence and compassion, recognizing the eternal force within yourself and others. And that's what I feel like someone is doing here. You're bringing that awareness. You're becoming more aware within yourself, okay? You're allowing that to lead you, and you're bringing that forth within others, okay? Do not let the detractors get you off track, period. One more, I think. Just give me one more. These cards are so thick. Yeah, so we have an angel here. Helping those in need with no expectation of return. Then again, I mean, to be honest with you, it looks like your return is going to be massive. Anyway, with all that gold there, I think it's going to be very, very rewarding. But obviously going into a position like this and going into it with that, you know, just trying to help other people, you will always be rewarded, right? Because you're following what you're being given here by the divine. All right, so let me get some tarot. Let's take a look. Let me shuffle these away because I like the card stock, but they're pretty. I don't know why it's been, this one seems a little tough lately. All right, let's see. Okay, so we got Temperance coming right out. Very good. Sagittarius. What else? Spirit for the collective, please. Oh, see, there it is, right there. There it is, right there. You got the Five of Swords. You're going to have challenges here because you're becoming very balanced within your life, and you want to bring balance, it looks like, to other people. Maybe just you being around them, just your energy is doing that. Someone is not liking seeing this. And it doesn't have to be one person. I feel like these are just going to be detractors in general, okay? They don't, something about your light is very irritating to someone here. Yeah, look at this. Yeah, someone doesn't want to see you have a victory with whatever it is that you're doing. You could be in this King of Knights, this King of Wands energy as well. Oh, look at that. And then we have the Knight of Wands. And we have the Seven of Cups. Wow. Yeah, look at this. Wow. Nine of Swords. Yeah, somebody is definitely not liking this. They're not like seeing you. I don't know who this could be. It could be several people around you. Like I said, if you have a platform, it makes so much more sense to me. Or if you're on, I mean, you could be famous. I don't really know who watches my readings, but whatever you're doing, obviously you're going to have detractors. You're going to have people that want to, well, they want to challenge you. I mean, plain and simple, they want to win at any cost. And what are they? I don't even know what the fight is about, honestly. Maybe they do. but they don't want to see you move ahead and be victorious. They don't want to see you getting a lot of attention here. Okay, it looks to me like someone may be trying to stop that, but I think here's the thing before I get too much into it. Are they trying to stop it by making you feel less about yourself? Maybe by things that they're saying. Maybe they're trying to maybe they have you questioning your own even self-worth, your confidence, maybe trying to beat down your confidence a little bit. Whatever it is, they're doing it deliberately. That's what you have to know here. Okay, you could be in this Nine of Wands energy, generally very just, you could be a leader. You could be somebody who takes control. You could be very charismatic, naturally inspire people. All right, somebody is not liking that. A lot of fire in this energy, I'm noticing, especially with these three cards here. All right, and then we have the Knight of Wands here. Yeah, you're pushing out. You could be getting your message out. Whatever you're doing or however you're helping other people, you could be doing it quite passionately as well. Okay, again, I think people will gravitate towards you just because of how you are. You could be gregarious. You could be just, like I said, you could definitely inspire a lot of other people here. Yeah, and it's easy for them to really see, I feel like, your value here. These are not normally my cards of that, but I feel that way. I feel like it's easy for them to actually see your value. All right, somebody is not liking that. They don't want you to be seen. They don't want you to be successful, unfortunately. Okay, they want to kind of stop that. And maybe this is like some warning here from Spirit to say, look, don't you dare question what we are giving you. Okay, because we're laying it out for you so beautifully. So just march forward with it. That's what I'm feeling here. All right, you may feel like maybe someone wants you to be where you're wow. Here's the card, the Seven of Cups. I don't know why I didn't catch that before. The Seven of Cups, maybe they want you doing that. Maybe they want you not seeing all your options or ways to go or anything like that. It's more like to keep undermining you in some way, or to try and stop some kind of success here, to keep you in some state. Look at this. Some state of anxiety or nightmares or something along the line. Honestly, I don't like this at all, because it's like, why would you do that to another individual? But somebody is definitely doing that. Somebody does not want you on your path. Okay, God, I would just like to say this is a terrible reading for Valentine's Day, but I'm going to push this energy, okay? I was thinking more love. I don't know. This song, I do notice up here that the Strange Valentine says love is strange. I don't know if this is a love interest that is trying to keep you from moving towards your purpose in some way. Okay, or if this is somebody else, this could be somebody trying to keep your love interest as well, but I feel like it's you for some reason. Somebody doesn't want something to happen. Maybe they don't want two people to actually come together. But I'm not so focused on that, because what I really feel like is they're deliberately doing whatever it is that they're doing here. However they're doing it, I don't really know. They don't want somebody to see all the options that are really available to them out there. They want them to definitely stay in some kind of Nine of Swords energy here. So definitely in a lot of anxiety. Could be having nightmares, sleepless nights, that sort of thing. Wow, wow. Okay, so this could be somebody who's actually doing that. Okay, somebody who's very greedy. Somebody who knows it all. Okay. This could also be somebody, yeah, definitely greedy. That comes to mind. Definitely greedy, definitely very materialistic. Somebody that certainly feels as though they know it all, trying to keep another from maybe moving forward here. Is this one of your friends? Maybe somebody here trying to keep you from moving ahead here. Somebody that's had some kind of financial loss. They could have had even a job loss, for that matter. They could have had some kind of bankruptcy, something along those lines as well. Yeah, this is a person. Look at this. I'm just noticing this. I'm sure I've seen it before, but look at that face in there. That's such a, oh. I bought these cards because they're so beautiful, but that one's almost, that's a bit too much for me. This is somebody that definitely is concerned with you knowing, finding out your true path, finding out your worth. I don't know if this person knows what your path is, or maybe you've spoken to them about it, or maybe they're watching you in some way. They could know that you're heading for a lot of abundance up here and what it is that you're doing. They could see that other people here are kind of drawn to you, okay, are inspired by you in some way. That's what they don't want. They don't want you to see all of your options here. This could also be keeping them in some state of anxiety as well. They don't want all of this to happen. They don't want that success to happen. They don't want you to be so balanced. How did you get so balanced? Why did I say that? Okay, maybe that's what they want to know. How did you get so balanced anyway? So is this a loved one? I don't really know, because I would think that any love, I mean, you would want to see someone, right? Very shining very brightly, being very balanced in their life, really alchemizing in their life. But instead, what I feel like is a lot of, I'm not feeling that. I'm feeling some hatred almost, or I shouldn't say hatred. Well, yeah, quite possibly. They're invested. It seems like they're definitely invested in this. There's a lot of jealousy. Okay, so we have the 7 of Coins coming in. I wonder if this is some kind of family member. Yeah, this could have been someone who you actually walked away from. So this could be a friend or family member or someone who feels like they're being left behind here. Someone who's had a difficult time getting out of some kind of murky waters of their own here. This could be somebody who's isolating. That could be somebody who's drinking a lot too. They could be partying, being around other people here. I feel like, no, I'm feeling like this person may be focusing like on their investments. Investments in what? What are they investing in here? This could be a person who had other people around them, but they don't have any celebrations at this time, or they don't have, that's what I feel. I feel almost like isolation. Do they not have any celebrations at this time? Maybe they don't feel like their options are the same here, and they haven't been able to move out of bad waters or something, out of troubled times. So you might be dealing with someone who's in a lot of troubled times or has experienced a lot of troubled times, and yet here you are rising up very balanced. Yeah, look at this. And that's the 10. Okay, yeah. Then we have the Strength card as well. Yeah, this person's so burdened. I feel like this is either a family member, maybe a brother or sister. I don't really know. This could be an ex of yours. Somebody whose life has not went so well. That's what I kind of feel like. Somebody's life might be a bit in shambles, to be honest with you. This is a person that could come across as very strong, and they could be generally. You know, to be honest with you, sometimes when we go through really hard times, it brings out the very best, the very worst in people, okay? Yeah, I'll just say it that way. Maybe that has something to do with it here. Yeah, Oh, sorry about that. I had to sneeze. Okay, this is the person that's very much so burdened here. You know, they may be trying to get their confidence together. They may be trying to assert all of their strength right now. Okay, this is a person that obviously nothing new has started for them. And I think this is kind of their fear here, or why I don't know why they're so focused on you not getting what you want and hoping that you'll stay in a certain place. Because what I'm seeing here is that, oh, wow, look at that. Wow. 2 of Cups. So this person is really, really burdened here because they haven't gotten what they want with you. So you may have actually turned your back on this person and not given them another opportunity here. Maybe that's what they want. They want to have some kind of passionate new opportunity here, you know, because they feel like it's hard to say after doing this reading already. They feel like you're the one that they're supposed to be with, right? Yeah. They feel like maybe they feel like they want to partner with you in some way. This could be a love offer. But for something's happening here where they feel so overburdened, like things aren't turning around in their favor like they have for you here. Okay, and they're not getting a passionate new start here with the one that they love. So now I'm wondering, are they trying to hold you back due to this, or is this other people around that have been trying to hold down a situation potentially to keep this perhaps from coming together? Take it as it resonates. You'll know your story. I know there's a lot of anxiety up here. It looks to me like something that has not been working quite so well in someone else's favor. Like, again, I screamed out, how did you get so balanced? So somebody is tripping on all of these efforts that has been put in place, it looks like, to throw you off balance in some way or to make you question yourself in some way, but you haven't done it. Look how strong you are. You still have all of these options. You still see these options. You still are kind of marching forward with what it is that you're supposed to be doing here. And somebody else is here in anxiety. And it may be someone who has actually went through quite a bit. So if this is a third person too, now I'm wondering, how has this impacted them? How has this impacted them financially? Or again, this may just be part of it. They've lost so much, right? They've lost a lot financially. Right? They've lost the people around them. Maybe these were friends, family that used to be around them. Now they've isolated them in some way. Okay, this person cannot get out of these tumultuous waters that they've gotten themselves in, and they're very, very burdened by it. They're very burdened because they know they're not going to get a new start, it looks like, with someone who they love. Interesting. Okay, what else, Spirit, in terms of this story? Queen of Swords. All right. What else, Spirit? Let's see. Oh, the Magician. Oh, in reverse. Knight of Coins. Well, the Magician reverse. Oh, wow. King of Cups. Okay. Yeah, somebody could have definitely been trying to slow somebody down here. Honestly, hate to go into magic, but we see it right here. Magician in reverse is definitely not a good sign. Okay. Somebody that's been abusing their powers, abusing their abilities, even so, maybe dealing with some lower vibrating energies here. They could have been trying some stuff here. It could have been this Queen of Swords. I don't know. They could have been trying to get something to really stop here, to slow down here. Could have been something that's been worked on for a long time as well. It could have been slow coming, but certainly worked on for a long time here. Maybe they're trying to stop somebody to move forward here. This is also a King of Cups here. It is about this love here. Look at that, though, but they can't do it. Whatever's happening here is not working. Okay, whatever they have thrown in the place up here, all this chaos. It looks like conflict and chaos to me. This is another card here of conflict. Okay, it's not worked. Somebody has not, I'm not saying somebody's moving forward. They could be very slowly here. You know, maybe they've tried to stall the progress quite a bit here, but the problem is this person's still in love. That's so obvious. Somebody here is in love. Somebody here is healthy emotionally, number one, okay? Anytime I see the King of Cups, I know that it's someone who has a great deal of emotional intelligence, somebody that's very caring and fair, all right? They don't express their emotions openly, but they're definitely there. They're also the good counselor, okay? There's someone who is very just as well. So I just think that somebody was definitely trying to maybe stop somebody from moving forward, either towards their passion or towards someone that they love. We saw here before that there may be a great love that is involved here. Okay, so somebody here is being prepped for something greater here. That's pretty obvious to me, but I also think there may be also this great love, which we talked about earlier, that is also involved here. It says strange Valentine, love is strange. Maybe that's why I'm doing this message today. Yeah, this chaos, this conflict, this, it's not working. I mean, it's literally flipped in reverse here. And somebody's not fighting about this anymore. Somebody is not, yeah, oh, wow. That's the 9. Okay. Look at that. Yeah. Somebody's not fighting about this anymore. Somebody's made a decision. Somebody's moving forward. It's just that simple. Somebody is moving forward. Somebody knows what they have to do here. It looks to me like somebody is moving forward in some way. Maybe this could be you. This could all be you here, okay? Maybe this Queen of Swords was trying to stop you from moving forward in some way, but you are. You know that there's this path here that's lit up for you. You've got so many different insights here. You know you have something to do, and you know that you have to fight vehemently for what you want here. What you want here is some kind of sovereignty here. I don't know what you're breaking away from, all right? But you're asserting your independence here to be able to do whatever it is that you want here, and you have made a decision. You have made a decision here. And honestly, when you look at this card, look how magical it is. All right. Look how everything is lit up for you. All right. It's so interesting. You got a wand here, wand here. I'm definitely looking at this in the middle, just how lit up everything is for you. You know that you've made a decision. Somebody here has definitely made a decision. They know that it's decision time. They know what they want. They're no longer fighting, okay, against whatever this situation with or is, or you know what, maybe they're not acknowledging. I kind of touched on that in the beginning as well. You know, maybe they're making this sort of an irrelevant thing. It's like, I'm not interested in your digs or you trying to bring me down or anything like that. I'm moving forward. I'm no longer fighting with you. I don't know. I'm seeing this Queen of Swords energy, but I feel like it could be more than one. We'll see. Yeah. This is somebody that's definitely moving forward. We have the 3 here. Maybe they're moving forward to, but maybe they understand that they have some kind of, spiritual contract here with God. We saw God come out, right? And they're not so concerned about whatever this was. They're not so concerned about, because this is a lot being thrown at one person, even if it's like digs. I was doing a reading. Was it yesterday? It was yesterday or the day before. It was one of the fire sign readings. So either Leo or Aries. I don't remember which one. But one of the cards said something about punishment, right? Something about family having a lot of control, all of that. And then they were talking about punishment. I was like, punishment? Like, how do they punish a grown person? Or how do they punish? But it could be to alienate. It could be to tear them down in a sense, you know what I'm saying? Make them feel bad about the things they're doing, something along those lines here. Telling them that they will be, I don't know, excommunicated from the family. It's not just for churches, right? So, yeah, I just really think that somebody here has definitely had to make some kind of decision to leave something behind, to move forward with what they think is actually right in their life. Somebody's seeing a bigger picture here is what it feels like to me. So interesting. Love is strange. Really follow your intuition on this. This person may be coming towards you, or you could be this person. Just take it as it resonates here. You definitely have some outside interference. Pretty freaking clear here. That is getting real testy, I feel, about how things are not working out kind of in their favor. So whatever they've tried to do here has not, I don't think it has. I mean, honestly, we had the Knight of Pentacles here. Oh, I'm sorry, Knight of Pentacles here. So it could have taken a long time. It could have slowed somebody down for a long time. Okay, but it hasn't. It didn't diminish some feeling, some, even love for another, or feeling towards, love towards what this person felt like they needed to be doing. They're moving forward. And quite abundantly here, might I add, and this 9 of coins, that is pre-Empress energy. So this is someone who not only knows their value, so it hasn't been diminished. They're not listening to all the craziness. But, they're also, they're making money, they're manifesting, they're enjoying their life, they're quite content in their life, quite happy in their life as well. They've made a decision. Nothing's going to slow them down is what I'm feeling. This is actually quite empowering, honestly, at least for me as a reader. I mean, I love to see things like this because, unfortunately, always going to have people, and it doesn't matter. Listen, if you're in management, I went through this in management for years. If you're in high school, you're always going to have people, it seems like, trying to take you off your square, and that's really unfortunate. Live playfully and with light heart. Listen to the voice of your inner child. Beautiful. All right. What else? Spirit, any more advice for the collective as they move forward? Hang on, I thought a card had flipped. I swear one flipped. I wonder if it flipped all the way around. Okay. I may try and get, we had a dinner earlier, but it's only 11 here, so I usually try to get started earlier than this. Have courage, awaken the warrior of light within you. I'm telling you, I can't express that enough because I feel like you are, what you are doing takes a warrior. That's what I feel. Okay. Don't be don't be afraid, and I don't think you are, honestly, judging by these cards here, but don't be afraid to, you know, put that out there. Stand in your freaking power and let people know it. Live in this world as a dreamer. Create a future paradise. Absolutely. I do think this is a guide. This is very guided. Whoever I'm reading for, this is very, very guided. So, yeah, it says, look at this. It says, the time of guilt and shame ends now. Forgive yourself. This is interesting. Forgive yourself and begin to love yourself just as you are. We saw that up here, getting rid of kind of that deep, dark wound, right? And letting love in, letting love live inside of you and showing that to other people. I do think some people will be showing other people how to do that as well, may already be doing that. It could be already, honestly, in the current moment. It says, release your creative energies, make use of them in your life. Yeah, that's it. I mean, that's beautiful. I think that's very clear cut. I don't know who this interference is for, but I mean, honestly, this is a good rule of thumb anyway, because you're going to have it. And it looks like as you begin to kind of get bigger with whatever it is that you're doing, you may be getting also more notoriety in some sense. You're going to deal with it at a certain level. Okay. So it's just a matter of, I think, again, I think this is almost like Spirit letting you know it's going to be there. You have everything that you need because you're being led. Don't sweat it. All right, guys, that's what I have for you. Hopefully it will resonate with some of you. Have a good night. Talk to you soon.